This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper.
Oh. Today, we're reacting to MoreParz.
This seal is such a menace that he routinely gets the cops called on him.
Oh my god. Oh, the criminal.
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society.
I didn't know they have freaking seals in Australia. Is that a normal thing? I thought seals were like in the freaking Arctic. I guess it might be kind of cold down there, right? Maybe. I don't really know how the world works.
But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle.
Bro, how has nobody run over him yet? Honestly, I think if a car tried to run him over, he'd win. He's just too thick. We gotta be feeding this seal, bro. He's out for blood. He's trying to kill people. We need to feed him his fish and get him gone.
However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car.
He don't want you to go to work today. You gotta pay the pass. You gotta feed Neil the seal to go to work. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even feed him. What if I don't want to go to work? I'm not feeding this freaking seal.
She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long.
Bro.
Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story.
Would your boss believe you? Imagine you live here, you're like, hey boss, I can't come in today. There's a fat freaking seal under my car, and I don't really want to run him over because my car is probably gonna break. So I can't come to work today. Do you mind if I work from home? I'll send you a picture of my seal.
It's a lot of menace for a single seal to cause. But the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of blubber.
Bro, they get that big? He can crush a car when he's that big. Bro's gonna roll up and start crushing cars for the fun of it.
And takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan.
Nah.
Dude.
But will your boss take it as like a leave? Can you not go to work because a seal came and broke through your house and started taking your belongings? What if he steals my laptop, my work laptop? Now I can't work. The seal ate my work laptop. This is like the next level from your dog ate your homework. The local menace seal came in and it broke my laptop. Sorry, boss. I can't go in today.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
This is the gympie plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under. And
why is it called the gympie? That doesn't sound very scary to me. Gympie. Like, that gets me a little excited. It sounds fun.
Surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet.
Awesome. How can a plant be painful? I mean, I know it can like stab you. How is it painful?
Yeah, no, of course, man. Even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if
like a porcupine!
so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain.
Bro, what do you mean I can lick a leaf and then I'm dead? Like, why is this leaf able to kill me? Who decided that was good game design?
Like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times.
4 times? Bro, you pop a baby out 4 times and this is worse? I think she's telling the truth, bro. I think she's telling the truth.
And the f***ed up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful c*** of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years.
Years? You're telling me I'm like 20 years later, I'm still experiencing this pain? I get stabbed by this leaf and then it's like, oh yeah, kids. I remember the war against the plant that kills you, but doesn't kill you. It just kills your entire happiness. You look down and your arm starts hurting and you're like, oh right. I have millions of little knives inside of me from this freaking plant from 20 years ago and I still feel the pain.
After being stung. This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed.
Bro, at that point, I'm just chopping my arm off. Like, I'm gonna get one of those files and start filing my skin down until I get these things out of me, bro. That is insane! That's just gonna haunt you for the rest of your life!
This constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop. This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts.
Bro, I completely understand him Alt F4ing if you use it on your butthole.
Wombats defend themselves by, throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do it, you're gonna need to learn a little bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them equally adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers, meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because, like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man. They go to around 1.3 meters in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks.
Bro, why is that as big as me? Why is this thing bigger than me? Why is there a little creature on this earth that looks so cute and he's bigger than me?
Weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos, but despite their weight, I shit you not, they have a top speed of 40k an hour.
What? What? Bro, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog anymore, it's Sonic the Wombat, bro. How is he not based off this? Hedgehogs aren't fast, they're just round and stupid. This thing's like gonna kill you.
Now, the fact that they can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So you see, a fun fact about Wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass.
How is that their defensive point?
Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down
Okay. That's the image we use for a predator, wait. Okay.
Predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the Wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and fucking floor it backwards up the tunnel into its aggressor, slamming his ass into its head. The impact then squashes the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow, straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
This is like present day of all the people getting BBLs just got like titanium BBLs. That should not become a thing. I hope it doesn't become a thing, and I hope BBLs do not become weaponized. Just because the wombats start weaponizing no big butts does not mean you need to weaponize yours. Please do not. Please do not try to kill me with your giant butt. Thank you.
I cannot make this shit up. This spider can remove your limbs.
What? How?
But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native.
Bro, why are we talking about the brown recluse? I hate these things. I've seen videos of these things. They scare me. This is like spiders if you cranked it up to level 99. Like the Jin Woo of spiders, bro. It's terrifying.
To the United States of America.
I love my country. I love my country and my brown recluse that will cut your limbs off.
And a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization.
Literally.
This little f***er is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money. You see, a bite from a recluse starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights.
Bro shows up to the door with a gun. My bad, bro. I'm sorry for stepping on your property. Please do not shoot me. I was actually just trying to trick or treat, but I realize now it's not Halloween anymore, so I guess that makes sense why you're trying to shoot me.
But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass.
Uh-huh.
Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just one small problem.
Bro, the rot consumes me? Do not tell me the rot just infects my brain and I go brain dead.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your veins. Which
Awesome.
at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells. Blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that color shifts from red to purple to black. As the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis.
Google at your own risk. This miscolored blob is a hand? Bro, did the hand fall off? What happened? Personally, I don't think I want to Google. If you want to Google, let me know if it was traumatic in the comments, but I'm not freaking Googling this thing.
This causes the skin to literally rot and fall off of your body. And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading
and you die.
And the venom starts to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
Nah, I was using that arm for very special things. You know the thing where they say your right arm's buffer than your left arm? Bro, imagine you lose your right arm and you gotta get a robo arm. You try to go crazy, you're gonna freaking rip it off. Like, come on now.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets jumped.
True.
But that begs the question, which animal does win? And the answer, stepping into the ring at 5 meters long and weighing in at a genuinely frightening 4,500 kilos.
How is it that fat? 4,500 kilograms? Is that not heavier than a car? How heavy is a car?
I present to you the Hippopotamus.
But he looks so cute.
Yeah, look, a hippo causing a 100-long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Modang has done for the hippopotamus community.
Bro, Mooding's so cute. She's kind of irrelevant now, though. Crazy how she just fell off like that. Nobody cares about her anymore. You seen anything about her? No. Exactly. She fell off.
I want Mooding! Doesn't change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a f***ing serial killer who can win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't f***ing hurt it.
Really?
You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tankiest land animal on the f***ing planet, packing an unbelievably thick 2-inch hide.
2 inches? If I shoot it, is the bullet gonna bounce off? Is it like freaking Luffy? How does this thing work? It is like 99% fat. It looks pretty fat.
Now look, we all know 2 inches is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the African savannah, this makes them practically
invincible.
Walking away from 10 lions trying to convert it into a family meal.
Bro, that lion is just on it. Bro is like teeth deep into it, mounted on this thing. It doesn't even care. He's just walking away.
Into a family meal.
Bro.
Notice how the hippopotamus does not give a single fuck.
If Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you.
Then what is the hippo's natural predator? Does it have a predator? Is it the predator?
However, don't let the fact that it's walking away fool you here. The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal. They are in...
Bro, did that thing just try to eat a lion? What just happened there?
The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal.
Oh my god!
Violent, psychopathic, 4.5-ton thundercats
that
can and will bite you in half.
Oh my god.
A hippo's jaw produces 2,000 PSI.
I don't know what that means. Can you put that in like Minecraft terms? Like how many TNTs is that?
Of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass, You are the
Yum.
watermelon.
And as if the hydraulic press wasn't bad enough,
I guess it is kind of a hydraulic press, huh? They need to make, instead of hydraulic press channel, they need to make a hippo crushing channel. They should do a live stream. You pay to put things in its mouth, and then it just crushes them for you. I would pay like $5 to put like a watermelon in a hippo mouth, or like, I don't know, a pumpkin. See, you gotta give me a hippo. I gotta go buy a hippo. How much is a hippo? Is that illegal? Is it legal to own a hippo? I don't know.
don't forget they've got two 20-inch
Bro,
fangs
what?
in that mouth.
What?
Put a hole in you big enough to stick your f***ing arm through. But
Oh
honestly,
my God.
the bite doesn't even f***ing matter. It weighs 4.5 tons and can run at 30k an hour.
Bro, what?
Getting hit by a charging hippo is like getting hit by a f***ing bus.
How is it so
There's
fast?
no way we are winning a fight against something that could probably take out 10 people just by rolling over.
True. Maybe I shouldn't own a hippo. If it tries to come sleep next to me, I'm dead, bro. I should not own a hippo.
In summary, don't f*** with the hungry hippo.
Don't worry, I was not planning on it. These things scare me. I always thought there was something weird about them. They look too friendly. There's too much propaganda going on with the hippos. Freaking mooding propaganda. These things are not nice. These things are evil. These are evil creatures.
This isn't a spider. It's a
What is it?
snake.
Huh?
Introducing
Huh?
the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper, as the name suggests, native to Iran, and you are all probably wondering why the f*** this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail.
Literally, that's his tail? That's just what it looks like? It looks like a little bug something? And it's like, nah. Actually, I'm a giant snake who wants to eat you, and you're dead.
The answer is food. You see,
Ah.
every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC. But
Yum.
birds famously tend to fly, and last I checked, nope, ropes don't have wings.
True. So he evolved to be able to take down, because usually isn't the birds picking up the freaking snakes and everything? Like they pick up the little things on the ground and carry them away and go eat them or whatever. This guy evolved to fight his predator. The predator became the prey for him.
So, how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer is, again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So, rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see,
Wow.
when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible.
Bro.
Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face.
Bro, that literally looks like a bug.
Perfectly mimicking
That looks
the
like a
motion of an
bug.
insect. Think of this as him placing his Uber Eats order. Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit,
This is the greed from the Bible. You're falling into the temptation of this freaking snake. You're getting played, bro. There's a little bird. He sees this big bug. He's like, oh, I'm feasted tonight. Nah, you were too greedy, bro. You were too greedy, and now you're about to get eaten by a snake.
a free meal. What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock.
Wow.
And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal.
Uh-huh.
Just as he's about to reach his meal, this isn't a spider.
Imagine you're just a freaking animal that evolved to have included DoorDash. Can I have included DoorDash so I can just like tempt it to come to me? I'll put out a little treat outside and it'll make the KFC come to me. I want that for humans.
This is Australia's most common snake, and that's quite a problem, because it's also one of the world's deadliest.
Bro, the most common snake in Australia is one of the deadliest. Australians, you gotta just abandon your continent. Like, you do not have to live there anymore. Like, we can just forget Australia exists. Like, delete the country off the map. Maybe, like, nuke it a couple times. Although, then they may just become radioactive. We might get, like, radioactive snakes. That could be a problem. Maybe don't. Maybe don't take my advice, actually.
Introducing the eastern brown snake, native to quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world.
Wow.
It is worth noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes.
Not surprising. I would believe you if you told me every single living thing, aside from the humans, on the continent of Australia is like poisonous or venomous or something. Like, if I even look at it the wrong way, it's gonna kill me.
Because God hates us. However, unlike first and third, the toxic middle child here is a far larger problem. Because putting it lightly, he's a cunt.
He does look kind of annoying.
The eastern brown is one of the most territorial species of snake in the
Bro.
world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated.
30 minutes for one of these bites, you're dead, bro? That's insane.
But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone. Right? Yeah, one problem. His property is your property. That's right. The eastern brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius.
Bro.
You can find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally anywhere.
He just invades my house and decides that it's his house now? Come on, bro. That's not how it works. You gotta get a job. You gotta buy a property. He's a freaking bum. Can we get bro a job? Get on Indeed and start applying, bro. I don't want you to bum in my house. And then you're gonna bite me and I'm gonna die. And then he can't take my house because nobody's gonna know I'm dead.
Go to put your shoes on. He's turned them into a 2-bedroom home.
Wow.
Hop in the car to go to work. Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now.
Awesome.
Get to work on the job site. What do you know? He works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work. F off. He's moisturizing.
Bro.
You can't even take a shit in the comfort of your own home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied.
Imagine you go to take a poop and there's already a log in there. It's gonna bite your butt and you're gonna die. And everybody's gonna find you with your pants down, pooping. That is disgusting.
In fact, these bastards are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites.
60% of all snake bites. 41% of all ones that kill people. They kill 41% of the people that get bit and die. Okay, bro, we get it. You're farming your stats. You're trying to up your KD ratio. Come on. Like, you can stop now. You're not first place, but you're second place. Is that not good enough? He's trying to farm to first place on the leaderboard.
What a
Do not put that thing near me. Subscribe!